Whoa. Hello, chat. It's been a while. Hopefully this is all working, as ever. As ever. And hopefully this music isn't too loud. It's very vibey, though. Let me just pause it for a sec. Hello, chat. It's been a while. Hopefully this is all working, as ever. Cool. It seems to be a good balance. I don't think anyone's going to be here, because two of the next ends are asleep. Actually, maybe all of them are asleep. That's funny. But that's okay, because I kind of planned this stream mentally in my head. First, though, I haven't had time to play Minecraft except like on streams. Like when I play the game, it is generally on a fucking live stream. What the fuck is this UI? They've been changing it slowly bit by bit over the years, and some things they genuinely do make better. But this is like pure fucking pocket edition, and I know that's probably like their primary fucking user, but Jesus Christ, they have the money to make several fucking options for Bedrock like devices, surely. Like, I am not a developer, but surely you can design something seamlessly. LAN worlds are hidden. Okay. Can I change this at all? This is disgusting. No offense to the people who put probably lots of work into it. I hate it. Is that what it is? Extra large new. Okay, so that changes that. Oh, it's still so bad, but at least it's like kind of what it's meant to be. Gross. You know, fucking Java still looks the same after like a decade, and I mean that as a compliment, because at least there's some fucking consistency there, Bedrock. I didn't mean to start off this stream with a rant towards Bedrock, but hey, you know, it is relevant to all you Bedrock players out there. So we're gonna be doing random shit in this stream, and that's like literally every single stream ever, but you know, it's in the title at least this time. I'm just gonna take a breather to just think. It's late here, and this will probably be like an hour. Why do I have a chorus flower in my... What the fuck is this? Okay. But we've got some ambient, like, non-copyright music. It's gonna be a chill time. I'll occasionally say things. I don't know where we're finding Jake Carroll bits around my world. Oh. As always, on every single stream, I regret saying this. This is actually something I did off stream. I started doing a mushroom forest, and I added to some of them, which looks horrific from the inside, but from the outside, kind of droopy, kind of good. So Toycat's house, which eventually we will do the statue out of the water, buff Toycat coming out of the water, and it'll be great. And hopefully Toycat never reviews this fucking world again and sees that, or maybe we want him to, if I ever do it. Considering the amount of projects in this world that are unfinished, and that I have ideas. I have ideas from literally years ago that I have not written down intentionally because I already have too many. And there is not enough time in my lifetime to complete the majority of it, I reckon. Which is beautiful in a way. Like, honestly, Minecraft could stop updating it and, like, stop updating right now, and I'd still probably play it kind of the same till the end. A part of me truly thinks that, and I could be wrong. I'm also using the very relevant, like, Forever World title, which has come into recent times as a trend, which is fun. I like that. I like that a lot, as Jake would say. I like that people are kind of getting into that, like, mindset, because a long-term survival world. Yeah, let me use the old term. Jargon. I'm getting distracted. Yeah, essentially, new trend I'm really hoping a certain type of player kind of finds the beauty of coming back to a world after years. I'm a very casual gamer. I wouldn't even like class myself as that these days, honestly. But the beauty of this game is I can go away for years and come back and add something. Or I could play every day. Definitely not at the moment, but in theory I could. And there is so much. It is a canvas. I have built a very cursed village and a lot of trees and a lot of random shit. And you know, it's a place of peace and death, mainly death due to lighting issues. Hopefully this music isn't too loud because it is kind of a bit loud for me. Right. Beautiful. I feel like I talk about this every stream. Because it's something always on the back of my mind, is I have a lot of creative projects for, fucking Jardins, that I want to do, eventually. And as I've said, probably in the last fucking 20 streams, I don't have the time, and a lot of it is I don't even have the energy. I do want to try to work on them, and oh fuck, we're stuck here. And just chip away. But realistically, one of the videos that would have taken maybe a month is probably going to take me the rest of the year. Just with the limited time I have. And also, you don't want to... It depends on a person, but... I can't put all my energy into this as much as some days I want to. Because it's creative expression, right? Even if it's kind of weird. There is kind of a beauty in that. At least to me. And I have a lot of projects I would like to achieve. I don't know why chat keeps resetting to top chat. There's no one here. It's YouTube, why are you trying to censor the fucking void? Stop swapping. But essentially, yes, creative projects, right. There's a lot of them that I care about, and one of them is an essay, a video essay I started on like over a year ago, I think. No, it's realistically only been like 4 or 5 months. I did the intro of the video essay, and I do want to complete that. It was a really good concept. It's a concept I don't even think I've really shared with the Nexians. That I think I eventually caved and showed the concept, the title at least. But I didn't show like what I had written, and I plan to stay that way until I eventually get that done. The other project is Savannah, and I was trying to keep that secret and like work on it. But there's no really point at the moment. I have a lot of ideas for that. When I say keep secret, I mean keep secret from Dasha, who ironically is probably the one rewatching this. Hello, Dasha. Hello. You know, I can't respond to you, but you can respond to this past audio version of me, right? Hello. Scream something at me. Present me would be so confused. I really like different timelines and fucking with future me. It's fun. Or referring to like me a week ago as past me. I don't know, it amuses me. But yeah, the plan was to work on Savannah secretly and get it done and surprise Dasha with the help of Jake and Xavier. This was like a few days before I started uni. And I did actually manage to record a take of it, and it's horrific, and it is so funny. But I want to give that the proper effort. One of the great ideas of that I have is a recreation of mine and Dasha's bit from like 2021, but like Jake plays me and Xavier plays Dasha as like a little cinematic at the start to set the context. And I know I'm spoiling it, but like realistically, unfortunately, it's going to be a long time till it gets done, if it ever does. I'm really passionate about like the idea of like fucking Xavier and Jake playing me and Dasha as like a historical. I'm forgetting like all the terminology. A historical recreation, I guess. Like it's kind of like a type of documentary, right? Obviously, this is not a fucking documentary. This is a fucking Minecraft video we're talking about. But like a historical recreation, but like done with Jake and Xavier. That'd be really funny. And then Savannah, I guess I don't have much ideas for it, except for I kind of want to go the extra step with it. You know, match the quality of Toy Cat's original one, if not surpass it. And I do have the advantage considering it was released years and years ago at this point. Yeah, and obviously started building the backdrop in the end of 2021, which is Carrington. Which is crazy. This town is years old now, and it's still not finished. And that's okay. I say random things, I'm just talking and flying around. And that's also okay. With me, there are 3 aspects in streams that if I achieve one of them, I'm kind of content with the stream. Which is funny, because I kind of have high standards when I review streams. Well, high standards relative to me. Like, they're not actually that high. But to my mediocreness, they are. One of those is this. Speaking coherently and somewhat entertainingly. And I think, honestly, today, at 10:52 PM, we are achieving that. I say we, me, you are kind of achieving that. 2 is the whole game aspect, which is often the one that gets overlooked. Which is funny, because it's the whole, in a sense, that's the whole fucking point of the stream, right? I'm meant to do the block game. Meant to fucking, you know, kill her with a whatever. But the game was never the game was only a canvas, you know, for my rambles. And the 3rd is to annoy fucking Xavier. All I need to say is the S word, and that is achieved. That is achieved. That's kind of the emergency one if a stream is going completely shit. If I can at least insult or annoy one of my best friends, then we're good. Then we're good. Because we have such a healthy relationship like that. Isn't that right? Dasha, yep. Xavier's not here. I'm just going to refer to the chat as Dasha. No, I am not giving that to your ego. No. No. Sorry, chat. You are not Dasha. Some of you are Dasha. Some part of you is. You know how I was saying coherent rambling? We went off that pretty quickly. But that is to be expected. Okay, so if we're going to fail at rambling, let's at least do something in the game. And because it's been so long, I kind of need to find my footsteps. I know I was working on 2 major things. Finishing the item filters in the end, which I haven't worked on in months. And honestly, wasn't I meant to get this done at the end of last year or the year before? I guess uni breaks are the only hope for that. And I don't know if that's gonna something I'm gonna prioritize in uni breaks. It would be nice to, sorry, microphone, I hit you. It would be nice to get that up and running, honestly. The other was this fucking behemoth. Neither I'm feeling particularly motivated to work on. They're both massive projects, literally. And yeah, you can chip away at them. But I just want to gather some resources. Maybe go down to the mine for like 40 minutes. Maybe explore. Maybe just keep dying. Or build this road. But I do need stone. I do just like having the world to walk around, like no matter how incomplete it is, because it's the last time I walk around the world in this kind of version. At this time, right, like I could theoretically copy this world and never change a block, and it's going to be exact forever, but that's unlikely. I like to treasure the time periods as well. Things change, and that's okay. I'm gonna be genuine here for a minute. About historical bills of all things. I really like coveting like a history across the world. And it's nice to have remnants of the past. But I like change, which is not very human of me. Well, I don't like change. I feel like in a masochistic way, or even like in a protective way, I force myself to become the change rather than change to hit me, which is stupid because it does, right? You don't really get a choice on that. Let's not go philosophical, not yet. But yeah, I like to treasure the memories more so than the monuments, you know? That's a good quote. Slay. I like to treasure the memories more than the monuments. See, now I can't even deliver it. Is that a me original, or have I just, like, stolen that from somewhere? If I haven't, good job, me. Let's pull that on a sign somewhere, if so. Now I'm just being pretentious, but that's okay. Let's dig out the rivers. That kind of achieves several things. You often streams... Minecraft is such a good game for streaming, or just videos, because you can kind of do the just chatting if you have like a mindless task like this, and also just as a Minecraft player, streaming gives me an excuse to do this and actually get it done, because otherwise I listen to a stream or a podcast. I get a greater sense of playing this world when I do things like streams and videos. Not that that's what you need to do a long-term survival world by any means. For me, I like expressing this world in parts, you know? Do you know Void of Chat? Yeah. Let's switch tracks. I've been yapping about YouTube and like all that kind of shit for a while. Not really YouTube, but like, I guess Minecraft stuff. Really? On a Minecraft stream you're talking about Minecraft stuff? That's crazy. So chat, to give way too much information about myself away, I'm going to talk about sandstone. That's right, you thought I was going to say something like my address. Ask Jake, he probably has it somehow. I've been playing 7 Days to Die, about poor life choices that I made. Maybe not poor ones, but they were mine all the same. But yeah, I've played that for like a couple hours over the last 2 weeks, and that's been really fun, even though the game's still in alpha like a decade later from when I first played it. But they finally like released an update that I think they released on like PC probably like 9 years ago on console, which is fun. I've been enjoying that, even though my ass gets kicked so bad in that game. 7 Days to Die, for context, is a zombie apocalypse game. Kind of similar mechanics to this in a way. A lot more of the like realistic, like, but not really. It is a tough game for me because I actually suck at games. It's so bad. I've only ever played like 3. Come on, but you know, it's been fun getting my ass kicked by zombies, and I like the horror of it. Every 7 days, this giant horde of zombies comes for you, so if you don't have like a base prepared or something, you are absolutely fucked. And that's not fun for anyone. Well, actually, no, it is. There's also pew-pews, which is amusing, as someone who knows like next to nothing about guns. To be fair, that's not completely true. I just kind of... I don't know. Pew-pews are intriguing, but not as cool as other shit. Yeah. This playlist, honestly, I kind of want to save this for myself. That's fun. I like that. When you find something like that that works for more than one purpose. Now I'm going really corporate. That's exciting. I guess I could go back to actually more video projects. So I talked about the Savannah one, which I've been talking about for like 5 fucking years, okay? Give it a break, me. That's so funny. 4 years, really, not 5. Not that 1 year saves me there. The next episode of the Let's Play, known as the Spire, would be sick. Essentially, I plan to... there's a spire in one of Toycat's maps, like the... I'm forgetting the name. I streamed it. It's one of the last streams. It was his collaboration with Agent Mindstorm, where they like reimagined structures and brought in a lot of the legacy like elements and stuff. It was sick, but essentially there's this parkour spire, which I enjoyed falling off. And I want to kind of do something like that, similar in Staria. And also a big part of that video concept is getting a lot of people to collaborate with. Like people from like Divergence, the Nexians, obviously, and any kind of the mutual internet connections I've formed over the last 4 years, which I've done a good job of losing a lot of those. Oh no. Maybe some of the 4cat people. That is ancient for me to say. I think the Nexians left 4cat what, like 2 years ago. I don't think that's major news to pot on the internet. I'm sorry, random person from Texas. Those words mean nothing to you. And for anyone from 4cat, I hold nothing against you except for like one person. Yeah. Fun times. Is this the new era of Judd and Juddins? I just cause shit more than I have. Just talk shit, like, blatantly and honestly. That could go bad. That could go so bad. Let's do it. Let's not. So what's my favorite color, chat? We'll move to that. We'll pretend someone's there to stop me from my bad choices. Many people have tried, many have failed. My favorite color is probably like cyan at the moment. I like blues. I really like greens. So no shit, cyan is a compromise. I've really liked greens in the last few years, and it's just nature. Like, it's so beautiful. Greens and blues are both so vibrant in their own ways. And like, yeah, they're some of the most common colors in nature, but they work better than the city, which is what? This? Grey? Grey, ironically, used to be my favorite color years and years ago. That's how depressed I was as a kid, I suppose. Grey. I always have like worn like grey, black clothing. And I suppose the reasons for that are quite simple. It's quite simple, really. I feel like it's just one of those stupid things, like growing up, you wear like a certain type of clothing. You know, kids will find anything to hold over you. I say kids when I was a, kid. Kids are cruel, man. Because they're human, right? And they're just trying to survive in their own ways. Sometimes very fucked up ways. That creeper blowing up is chill. It's okay. ASMR stream. You finally got it after 4 years. I'm kidding. We are not doing an ASMR stream. Get me to 1,000 subscribers and I'll do an ASMR stream. I can't even say it. ASMR. Yeah, chat. Get me to 1,000 subscribers and you can have this for like 2 hours. That's what you want, right? That's what you fucking want. Yeah, you're not getting that anytime soon, baby. You have to deal with the loud and obnoxious. How have I only been streaming for 25 minutes? What the fuck? Oh no. I was like, I've been doing so good for like 40 minutes. I've been actually actively talking. Like it's been coherent, at least from the feedback loop of my brain. Because the thing with streaming, and I've said this probably like 10 fucking times, but everything is kind of sped up. Kind of. Apparently not, because 25 minutes felt like 40. But in the sense of my thoughts and words are going so quick because I have to keep, like, in my head, I have to keep constantly talking. There can't be gaps of silence. At least it feels like that. But then I'll watch the stream and there'll be like 10-second pauses and stuff, and I won't even realize it. Maybe. I don't know. You know the thing? As much as I'm not... This fits with me not being a gamer. I'm also a horrific streamer. Because at most, on average, I'm like, yeah, I'll stream an hour, and then I'm cooked. That's too much for me. Can't be doing more than that. Whereas I think streamers are like, average like 6 hours. Who the fuck is 6 hours? People, I guess. And I know even if I had the time, I still probably wouldn't do it. That's the difference between me and you, random Twitch streamer. You'll be grinding for 6 hours. I'll grind for like once a week. And pray that someone shows up to fill the void. I need chat to, you know, hold me accountable, right? Not really. It's interesting, like, how much power different streamers... I'm not calling myself a streamer. I'm just a person who occasionally streams, you know, right? I'm not labeling. I don't need labels. Fuck them. You can have your own labels. I don't want any. To define me is an insane move that even I can't do. But essentially, streamers have different relationships with the entity that is known as chat. And this probably varies on size as well. But some will bend over knee, an arm to serve chat, no matter who it is. It could be some like random obnoxious troll. And they'll be like, yes, welcome Lord Jeffrey. Welcome to the stream. Yes, I hope you have a good time. Subscribe, please. You're my one viewer after 4 hours. And I kind of get that, especially when I was doing this starting out. That was absolutely me. Whereas now I'm kind of an asshole where I'm like, chat, you're not being funny enough. Chat, you're not saying anything of quality. I know there's 3 of you and I appreciate you a lot. And you're probably like my actual like personal friends. But like, not good enough. I'm joking. It's more like people who come through and are like, can I join your world, please? And I'm like, no, you cannot. Well, I don't even respond to them. Whereas in the past, I would have been like, no, Sir Agent Bing Bong, you can't join my world because you're some random 12-year-old and... or some random, I don't know. Essentially, chat, we've learnt that I'm an arsehole. Not really. That's not different types of, like, streamers' interactions with the chat. That's just me being like, yeah, I used to be a pushover, and now I'm an arsehole to them. No wonder no one's here, you know? That's not me being petty, by the way, chat, that you're not here. I'm actually vibing, talking to myself. If you can believe that. And that's okay. We probably will go for another 30 minutes too. Anyone watching the VOD. Another 30 minutes, another solid 30 minutes of this. Comment below if you're a crazy bean enjoyer. I don't... So you don't have the time to fucking think with a lot of the words that come out of my mouth, right? And it leads to shit like that. Please do not comment bean enjoyer things. Comment other things. You know, what? I don't visit this graveyard nearly enough. And no, this is not to traumatize Darsha. I just wanted to explore the world a bit. I feel like this is especially irrelevant in the last few months. Sorry, Nixians. Oh, goodness. So true, bestie. Oh, golly gosh. I feel like there might be a grave I need to remove due to recent contentions. Or maybe not. Maybe I never did. Be really awkward if they were watching. Sound like such an asshole as well. I am. I've said that like 10 times in this stream alone. Okay, I don't even think I gave them a grave. Perfect, I don't even need to remove it then. Yeah, perfect. I like the idea of fucking selective grace. No, I don't, but in the sense that theoretically like 12 people died, I'm like, 5 of you can have graves, and I'll change them every so often. It doesn't matter who's under the tombstone, just the name. To be fair, that is fitting with history, right? Thanks, Luke! I hope that didn't come through the fucking mic. You can't. For context, Luke is a little bitch. Anyways, there's a tower. There's a tower. I reverted to fucking binary code 101. Yeah, that's a tower. You built it years ago. It's like the most historical build there is left in this fucking world. Right. I should really do something, chat. I really should. Destroy that van? No. I don't know who I'm talking to. Cow. Honestly, I kind of want to explore a little bit. Just the surrounding areas. I never really leave this home area unless it's like a new update. Like, it only takes like a few hundred blocks for me to be like, I've never really been here. And like, yeah, I appreciate this area more than anything. It's the home, right? But it's still the same world. This is a random horse hole? Oh, what the fuck? Okay. I've seemed to have tried. Let's not move this historical dirt. Come on, guys. That bit died years ago, but you know, historical jokes tend to last. The most beautiful fucking house in the world. What a genius architect behind that. No one could fathom that. Pure genius. Actually, brief minute pause in the VOD/stream, if anyone's here. I'm just gonna go get a drink. You can look at this beautiful dog. Yes, I'll be back. And we are back. I do think I have to get relatively early for class tomorrow, so I shouldn't go too much later with this, even with the hour roll. I still want to achieve it. It's like 25 more minutes. Do the maths. So that'd be 11:40. Worth it. Is it, chat? You tell me, future me. I always get annoyed here because this is one of the best viewpoints from here. A really cool build was here. Not to discredit this glorious beast. Please don't cover me up with another build. You're so silly, Sign. I would never do that. There's not plans. It's not like I've been talking ever since that house was built to cover it up. Should we go visit Jake's house? I visited this like 4 times in its existence. It is the most Jake Carroll fucking thing to do, to be like, I'm going to build it on the very edge of the legacy terrain and the bedrock U-terrain. It is cool. And also, I have a flex. You know, Jake is homeless, I think, on most of his worlds. Yet, I have... No, that's where the Carroll creators. Jake technically has a home and a lot of loot, which is very typical. Oh. Fuck you, can't. We can leave that for him. We're gonna quote that. You could think that's... Jake's a very busy man. Jaden... Dogden. Yep, got that dog in me. And he's never gonna know about that. Maybe we'll find that in a decade. I really hope so. I really hope me and Jake are still friends in a decade. Dasher and Xavier. I don't think they have a choice in it, but you know, Jake does. Pure favoritism strikes yet again. Is that a ravine? Oh, not really. One of the sad things about Bedrock Generation for the longest time is we haven't had ravines. And unfortunately, a lot of my OG ravines are covered up because of terraforming. And that's kind of saddened me of recent times. So one of the projects I've thought about doing is making a custom ravine myself. Like a massive one. But then at the same time, I've dug so many holes in my world already, I do not need to dig more. I really don't. So I really like this just little area over here. It's very bedrock. But it's nice going to parts of the world that are untouched from me. And you're like, dude, you could get the same effect from just creating a new world. But it's the potential. The potential to build a fucking McDonald's here. No. It's more just... You know, it's... I don't know, I don't think I can put it into words. Not because you can't. I'm just too fried, chat, to be honest. I don't know, there's something nice just about exploring your world. What the fuck was that? Was that a phantom? Something flew up there. Oh no, the wild has got guns. I say wild, in the last video to exist on this channel so far, I went to that mangrove swamp to get the very limited amount of wood. I'm kind of vibing with their farm choices, you know. Theoretically, there's salt water. This is gonna be the most fucking salty week. I presume you can't irrigate the same with salt water. I don't know agriculture that well. But well, one thing is pretty fucking simple. If you put a floating block of dirt with some wheat on it in the ocean, it would not stay there. And that's just uncalled for, honestly. That too, you prick. Thank you. Did I just shut the door on myself? That would be typical. Is that a church? No, it's just a hut. It's just a hut, bro. We'll take some bread. You know, at this point we should have like a golden carrot trading machine, essentially, but I don't. I do have Xavier's crazy cool passive mob farm, as he often calls it. Yep, that's definitely how he refers it to. But yeah. For context, chat, I just had to burp. You lucky fuckers are nice that I'm not the menace Jake. You know, Jake will be really disappointed to miss out on that. You know, get me to 1,000 subscribers and I'll include it in the ASMR stream. I'll just drink like a lot of root beer or something very American. Wait, I've got some fucking potatoes here. Are we in Ireland? There are other places where potatoes grow greatly in the world, I'm sure. You know, Ireland doesn't get to be the only place iconic for potatoes, surely. Maybe I was the iconic potato along the way. We could fortune these, but I'm not going to. And you can question my life choices there, because I am 3 steps ahead of you there. Life choices are fun, are they not? No? I just think you're kind of unnecessary, bro. That's a mean insult. I just kind of think you're unnecessary. It's not even like... It's not even like, fuck you, it's like... Your entire existence is pointless. Get out of here. Yours is. You gave me meat. Luckily for the zombies, I don't think they have these thoughts of existentialism. Oh, holy shit, we have a chatter? What? Hello, Dasha? How's it going, my guy? Lamau. I'm kind of wish I didn't even notice Dasha for like another 10 minutes, because I've been in quite the state. I've been in quite the state, I tell you. Why am... Chat, I haven't went into an accent this entire stream. As soon as I have one single chatter, like a fucking guttural instinct is like, hello laddies, welcome back to the stream. That's a shitty Irish accent, but I'm trying not to keep Luke up. Why am I farming crops? Because I can, you know, fuck you game. Fuck you rules. I read a daily review from Xavier recently, and it was talking about a stream, maybe like a few weeks ago, where I did absolutely nothing. And Xavier commented on that. I was like, yeah, fuck you. Fuck you, Xavier. Out of spite, I'm just going to be even more inefficient. And we've been playing this cat and mouse thing for years now. Honestly, Dasha, I did pretty good just talking by myself. You were probably referenced. Nixia was. We'll be going for an hour, maybe a bit more. Just because, of course, I do have university tomorrow. I can't wait to fucking know more about, like, psychology and philosophy. Because I can definitely toy cat the streams the fuck up with some philosophy. Which I could do right now, but we're not gonna do that, chat. We're not gonna do that. Whoa, we destroyed the natural world and we're back. But yeah. You're a professional YouTuber. Oh, obviously. Thank you. Toycat X Jun Jun's collab will win. Spring, I tell you. Spring. Wait, it's spring right now in the UK, so maybe not spring. Oh my god, I always forget about this side. You can't. Sure would be a great place for a fucking tree, you can't. I was thinking so much about that at work today, actually. Your whole idea that you pitched to Toy Cat. I'll make it happen, bestie. Thank you, bestie. Manifest that shit. Manifest that shit. I was thinking about that like video progress and my version of that with Toy Cat if it was ever to happen. I would so talk about the Shrieker and how I harassed Dasha with that for like a solid year. I think he would really appreciate that. He's like, yeah, you're a shitty friend, but that's kind of funny. Oh, what a delight just to walk around your own world and experience what past you did and didn't do. Past me, how dare you not finish that in like all of two days? Fuck you. No, we don't shit on past me here, or future me. We exist merely to persist. That was not as good as my earlier quote. I said actually a pretty chill quote earlier. You know, it was a good one, and was probably plagiarized, but let's pretend it wasn't. I do like that from Spawn, right, theoretically, you can go to the nice scenic area that I've worked on for like the last 3 years, or you can go up this fucking hill, and you're like, what the fuck, the Shadowlands? That is just an abyss. A giant... so fucking random. I really hope it'll look good when it's done, but it'll also be like very comical still. Okay. So, earlier me, I'm going to go back to what I was doing and digging the rivers out more. Because I want some deep fucking rivers. You know, people have made deep cuts into the world. I'm going to do it physically. You and Toycat will get along very well, I reckon. I think so too, honestly. I think we'd both be very rambly boys. And the more philosophy I study, the more and more of a weapon that would be. Okay. We're just gonna chill, dig this out, talk about life and the universe and all things in between. So I went through a few video projects that I will probably never get done. I think I have a few more. This has kind of been the main substance for the stream in a weird way. I keep coming back to this topic. Essentially, there's projects I really want to do, but I don't have the time to do them, and I'm really excited about the ideas. So whilst I'm excited about the ideas, I will ramble about them to you now, chat. So we've discussed a few earlier, you've said that like 3 times, but one of the other Let's Play episode ideas is this giant arena, which I realize is like the most fucking boring thing without any context. Well, not really. Welcome to my mob school arena. 1 giant mutant zombie versus 100 netwit villagers. No, not anything like that. A year ago, after watching Avatar: The Last Airbender, I was very obsessed with the elemental shit. And in past I still am, because the Nixians, there are 4 of us, and 2 of us I associate with elements very strongly. Jake, fire, me, water. So that kind of led to a very elemental... What? Okay, anyways. Led to a very cool, like, elemental arena idea, which is split into, like, 4 sections. I'm forgetting the concept. The concept is cooler than this, I swear, but, like, each arena was themed to a certain type of... Each, like, room of the arena was kind of designed for a certain weapon and element. And I think that would be a really cool Let's Play episode. It would just take way too long. Also, build my giant X, Kiwi boy. What? What the fuck? Okay. What? Okay, I guess me and Toycat can have something in common in our worlds then. Builds related to an X. What the fuck? God, imagine of all the project ideas and stuff I have, I just built your ex. No, where is it? What? Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna question that. I'm so confused. Where did this come from? How did I trigger this dialogue? This hidden Dasha dialogue? Oh my god. Right. Anyway, projects. There were more video essay ideas, which were more like YouTuber stuff, which is more like a me thing. I've watched a lot of content creators over the years, and I've noticed some in recent times kind of serve an interesting role in their like dynamic. Oh my god. It makes so much more sense. I was so confused. I was like, what did I do to trigger that event? I'm not insane, I swear. I get it now. Arena. Because when I say it, it's there's no difference in me saying arena and arena. Yeah, there really isn't. I see, yeah. I'm gonna build a giant elemental arena, themed with elements from the Nixians. Her legs will be fire. Her head... No, shut up. Shut up. Shut up, me. Shut up. Oh, gosh. Well, now it all makes sense. I actually... Guys, we reached the end of the video list project thing. There are definitely more, but I just can't remember them, which means they're shit, right? Yeah. Obviously. We're not on that grind enough here at Juns. So hopefully in the next 13 months we can upload a video. Probably about Shrek 5. That'll be the video. Yep. I like the idea of you unlocking my special dialogue options, haha. Yeah. I went so like fucking dork there. I was like, I have unlocked a new dialogue option. How did I do this? It's like, you know who would be crazy to unlock new dialogue from is Jake. Because I am convinced we could make a Jake Carroll AI, and for a few hours, just like in normal chat, we could not tell the difference. And I do not mean that in an insulting way to you, Jake Carroll. It's just you have some programmed responses, and they're great. They're great. They do the job effectively. But I think we could definitely make a Jake Carroll AI, and it would be beautiful. Because all it would... You know, most of the programming would be his responses to cat pictures and cat-related content. I'd be like, how are your cats, Dasha? How are your fucking cats? Or, how's my precious Max? Because that's how Jake talks. Or, I saw some fucking mango trees and I shoved it up my ass. I thought they were tangerines, you see. Why am I bringing back that bit? That bit hasn't even... I haven't even been in a VC with the Nixians in like a fucking year. I find it so funny. He does have some pre-programmed responses. He truly does, and I don't know why I went Scottish. But you know, he does have like very pre-programmed responses, and I'm just as bad in ways. But Jake Carroll literally... I think Xavier suggested this before. All we need is like a soundboard, and we could probably get away with replicating him for a little bit. He's a funny little lad. In terms of streams, let's go back to normal voice. In terms of streams, for me, I do want to continue with this, which I've said for like the last 4 fucking years. I'm sure you're tired of hearing it, chat. I know. I do want to aim for streaming once a week. It's not a must, but it is a want and a need. I like doing it. I can't do it at times that are convenient for anyone. I can't do it at times that are convenient for me, but hopefully we will enjoy and see. Yeah. Also, Dasha, how are you? You know, you're the one person in chat here. You know, we can build this parasocial relationship as if we're not best friends. How are you? Are you okay? A lot of Jake's quotes and questions are permanently stuck in my head, spoken exactly like he says it. Now, isn't that beautiful? You're so traumatized by Jake's vast and insightful words. Yeah. Annuals, Tuesdays, Aves. Oh, you're just traumatized by the Nixians. I honestly feel the same way, though. I have the same with you three. Or certain ways I act, especially with Xavier. Yeah. Oh my god, Juns, notice me. I'm such a big fan. I've been following your channel since 2021, and you know, I leave comments every day, but you always ignore me. I paid you 200 USD, and you've never said a word. But you finally acknowledged me. My purpose is done. I must leave this channel forever now. And that, chat, is why I don't respond to your messages. Because once you connect, you will disconnect. And I can't bear the thought. Yes, let's build a parasocial relationship, bestie. Absolutely. Also, Xavier, if you're watching this, yeah, I got nothing done. Fuck you. Fuck you. You better have enjoyed the dialogue, though. Because it's quality dialogue with me, Jarden Jardins. We were talking... I guess I was talking about, like, the pyramid of successful streams. And the two foundations are definitely good gameplay or good speaking. It's one of the three options. We'll reveal the third option again for like the second time in a minute. Is fulfilled. It's probably an alright stream. And we've definitely achieved the rambling today, so good job, me. The third one is annoying Xavier. It doesn't have to be Xavier, but Xavier's kind of like a good target. Yeah. Anyways, let's be parasocial for a second. I had some wacky dreams today and woke up to a headache. I'm sorry to hear headaches suck. I've actually been meaning to ramble about some dreams myself. I've just never had time to type them. So let's talk about them here. One of them is very political. I had a dream about, I don't want to say the name, but Donald Trump. And in this dream, he decided to become an advocate for, like, tires. And he just started selling them. And for some reason, that led to world peace. It was a very bizarre dream where Donald just was like, hey guys, I'm not president anymore. I'm gonna sell some tires. You want some tires? You want some 4x4s? Here at Trump Tires. And then he died, very peacefully. I guess that wasn't very political. It was just very weird. I remember a helicopter exploding near my house, and there was a rain of blood. Oh, pleasant. That sounds like a very cozy, nice dream. So nice and wholesome. Oh, I had a really fucked up dream the other day. I'm trying to remember. As if the Trump dream wasn't bad enough. What was it? I know there was one with the Nexians that was pretty, like, traumatic. No, I've talked about that one. Or was there another one? Maybe. Ah! Oh, right. Actually, no, I can't say this one on the stream. No, I can't. Because it involves too much drama of recent times in the context. Not that I think anyone from that will watch this. Chernobyl. I remember a friend in 2022 ranting to me for like 6 hours about how good Chernobyl is. And then a person I was very close to for a while, for like a year, was like, watch Chernobyl, and I never did. Actually, I don't think they were that adamant about it, but they were like, it's amazing, but horrific. I should watch Chernobyl at some point. Not right now, not anytime soon. I guess I can kind of allude to the dream It was kind of just like a fucked up one with like Xavier betraying me. How dare you, Xavier? How dare you? You little slut. But yeah. It is nice to have you, Dasha. I appreciate you coming. And some part of me is like, I should go longer. Because I am enjoying this. But unfortunately, duty calls. I must sleep. And write a daily review and shit. So thank you for turning up to the stream. And there is plenty of stuff to watch at the start. This is probably the first stream, like, in my return, that I was coherent. Like, kind of like the whole time. Let's cancel Dream Xavier. And with that, adios, motherfuckers. Remember to subscribe, even though you have been for years. Do it again. Actually, don't. They would unsubscribe. Don't do it.